building rise in our city. It is going to be a tremendous structure, 80% market rate, 20% affordable housing right in front of the New Jersey Performing Arts Center. Thank you, Larry Goldman, for your vision. We will make it real. But we're not done. Further, I'm pleased to announce tonight that Seton Hall Law School will build 250 student residential units under the leadership of Dean Patrick Hobbs, also across from NJPAC. This partnership between two important institutions, Seton Hall and NJPAC, holds great promise for our city, for its cultural, educational, and residential life. The NJPAC project, the Seton Hall dorm, together with the previously announced Shaquille O'Neal 25-story tower in the former Science Park building, make up an entirely new residential neighborhood around NJPAC. We are so happy. These three institutions are a three-pointer of monumental proportions. And so our governor, our legislative team, our people here locally, all are saying this is just the beginning. There are other developers in Newark now ready to go. I'm so proud that developers like Ron Bate and Tucker Development will soon pursue additional development projects that hold promise for our city, and we hope to have announcements later this year. But I'm excited right now to tell you that the shack attack continues a little further up in my central ward on Springfield Avenue. Listen to this. Shaquille O'Neal will rehabilitate Newark Screens and turn it into a brand new movie theater in a better form. Shaq will turn this facility into a state-of-the-art dinner theater, a unique venue where you can dine on an appetizing meal while you feast your eyes on the screen. I look forward to cutting the ribbon alongside Charlie Bell on this Central Ward project, and Councilman Bell, I'm going to buy the popcorn for the first movie. Now, this is exciting when new buildings rise in our community, but I would be remiss to say if I did not emphasize that Symphony Hall, this great hall in which we stand, must regain its past glory too. Now, this is where I have to give credit to the people behind me because they have been driving this point home. Under the leadership of the City Council, I'm so grateful that they stepped up their investment in this institution. The capital dollars that they've been putting in this building of recent years are unprecedented with compared to the years before. And they have committed that we will dedicate more capital dollars towards its rehabilitation in the future. Listen to this. It is so true, and I know my colleagues echo this, that Newark's historic institutions must not be allowed to diminish as new buildings rise and new venues emerge. We have history in this city, and we will preserve it. As it was in the past, and it still is today, Newark is the hub of New Jersey's arts and cultural scene. From the Newark Museum entering its 100th year this year, to the Newark Public Library, which set a national model for accessibility back when it was founded by incredible people like John Cotton Dana, to NJPAC, to the Prudential Center, to the new art galleries opening up all throughout our city. Study after study affirms that the arts enhance our quality of life and make learning more valuable for children and all of us. If we can continue to elevate the arts, particularly in this economic downturn, then we will elevate every aspect of our city. Living up to our potential is our goal. But I'm going to tell you also that of everything we said, the best way to ensure that we live up to our potential is by helping our children reach their potential. As we keep moving forward, everything we do, from arts to economic development, should keep children at the center of our focus. On the education front, we are boldly stating that every child counts, and every child should have a strong path towards educational and career success. We must be uncompromising in our insistence on educational excellence and cannot tolerate failure or accept mediocrity. Our world is so different than it was even 25 years ago. Our children must now compete in a knowledge-based global economy. I believe that with the right tools, the right schools, and the right training, Newark youth will not only compete, but they will thrive and set the standards of excellence nationally. Newark is capable of the best. This is our history, and I say it's our destiny. Now, I'm not just mouthing off words. You see, my belief is sustained and emboldened because all over the city right now, there are islands of educational excellence that demonstrate who we are and what we can do for our children. Look, just last year, 2 of our public schools, Harriet Tubman Elementary School and Robert Treat Academy, were recognized by the federal government as Blue Ribbon Schools of Excellence. Now, Harriet Tubman is an amazing place. It continues to raise the bar of achievement in our city, and I have got to congratulate Principal Deborah Terrell for her incredible achievements at her school. Every time I enter Harriet Tubman, the children there inspire and amaze me and command me to go out and do more. Further, the Robert Treat Academy is the only school in all of New Jersey and one of only 8 in the entire country that is being featured on the U.S. Department of Education's website as a high-poverty, high-achieving model school for success. It's an impressive achievement, but I love to say that the Robert Treat Academy had the highest test scores in all of Essex County. Milburn, Essex Fells, they beat them all. We had the #1 school in the county. There are students from Robert Treat here tonight. Raise the lights. Let's applaud those children. All right. And I know there's a man back there, I think his name might be Steve Adubato, who was the founder of the school. There he is, Steve Adubato. These schools have shown us that every child in Newark can learn, but not only learn, but they can set the national model for success in our country. This is our vision. This is where we're going. And I, together with this municipal council, will do everything in our power to foster this reality. We've already done things like the Mayor's Academic Achievement Challenge to, this is them, the hundreds of thousands of dollars in Brick City scholarships that we created and distributed, not to the highest grade performers in our city, but those kids who had to overcome the most to get those high grades. It is a wonderful scholarship program, and we will provide more opportunities. We will fight, we will wrestle, we will demand, we will make it happen. And one of the best examples of that was what we accomplished this past year when we created the Newark Charter School Fund. After much lobbying and work, Newark, New Jersey was selected by national foundations as one of only 3 cities to receive $22 million of additional investment to help our charter schools of excellence grow to scale so that Newark children will have increased options for educational excellence to choose from. so that the Robert Treat Academy can expand and start a new school. Newark is becoming a center in America